A young man actually bothered to ask me a question because he's still young and he's not brainwashed like most of the other people here, so he's still interested, kind of. Although probably as time goes on, all the gadgets will get in the way of that. Anyway, so he said, "Am I protesting?" And I said, "Well, what do you think?" And you said,
I think you're saying that the government are like the people higher up, and we think we're voting for them because they've changed us, but they're corrupting. They're corrupting and making us vote, but just for their own power.
All this expenses, it's just ridiculous.
And they're controlling us like little puppets.
Trident is just not on.
They're controlling us like puppets, right?
Yeah.
So why do all the adults go and vote then, do you think?
Because they think they actually have a choice. Yeah. But the government are just corrupt minds who want to destroy the nation.
Right. Okay. And what do you think? I was asking you, do you think I'm protesting?
Well, you're sort of protesting, but you're not like some people who like destroy stuff while they're protesting. You're just kind of just like telling the public the truth, and you're putting ideas into everyone's heads, and then you're making us realise. And you're making the public realise what is actually happening.
Right. Because
like most of them just think, oh yeah, that policy's nice, I'll vote for them and stuff like that. But you're just like it's all corrupt, and you're noting them that it's not.
Do you realise that? I mean, you probably know this, but do you realise that the younger you are, to a certain extent, you can put it this way: there's stuff that you understand that your parents really don't get, right? And they think you should think like them. Try and make you think like them, but they don't understand. That's only because they don't even understand what they're so lost in it all. That's why they go along and vote, whereas you guys are so young and you realise what's going on. Do you think that there is, how are you going to maintain this way of thinking? Because you realise that in schools, they are, the government dictate what goes on in schools. Yeah? So they're going to put teachers in, they're going to try to challenge that. How are you going to maintain your independence of thought?
1984.
George Orwell.
With
Big Brother.
You gotta remember, like, that you're right.
And you shouldn't do what everyone tells you.
And you shouldn't, like most of the public are just they're just like brainwashed, as you say, into voting.
How are you going to minimise the amount of brainwashing you get? Do you think? Can you?
Well,
it'll be hard.
You probably could, but like you could protest against the government. You could do numbers of things. You could just remember that they're not actually, they're probably not. You got to see past all the things they're saying they're going to do, and you got to think that they can really do it.
Right.
And all the governments are doing pretty much the same thing, and they're all all like parties. They've got the same ideas, but they say it so different.
Right.
Not much changes.
Right.
Okay, except the Monster Community Party.
Yeah. Yeah, you've been great, guys. You really are inspirational. This is the best interviewer I've ever seen in the political world, honestly. I honestly mean that. You're amazing, guys. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm going to give you a card, right?